Welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well and hanging in there right now for Bitcoin. So yesterday, I do want to talk about Bitcoin, give you guys an update. What is coming next for Bitcoin? Okay, did Bitcoin just hit a bottom? Because Bitcoin today is bouncing back up to the upside. Okay, slightly. Okay, it's bounced back up. It's above 80K. Yesterday, okay, we actually saw Bitcoin dropping to about $76,000. Okay, was that the bottom, or will we see Bitcoin dropping further down to the downside? Okay, that's exactly what I want to talk about for today's video. There is, in fact, a fair few Bitcoin charts that I do want to show you guys that it is indicating, okay, no matter what Bitcoin is going to be doing, okay, short term, okay, in the next, few days, few weeks, it doesn't matter, okay, in the next few months, Bitcoin is going to reach back up to 100K and of course, reach back up to its previous highs of $109,000 and even reaching a new high. As I've been telling guys many times, the Bitcoin top is not in. We're not entering a bear market. Okay, we're still in a bull market. Bitcoin is still on track. And I told you guys many times, okay, it's just having a correction. What we are right now seeing is a correction. That is it. And as I told you guys many times, even during a bull market, it is normal to see corrections, to see pullbacks, to see red days. Just because we're in a bull market, it does not mean we're going to see green days every single day during this bull market, right? We're going to see corrections along the way, guys, and it's completely normal, right? So that's exactly what we are in fact seeing right now. Okay, just a correction. So there is really nothing to be panicking about. Even though a lot of people are panicking right now, there is a lot of fear in the market. And as I told you guys many times, when there is fear in the market, this is a great opportunity to buy. This is truly when we should be buying, guys. Okay, when there's fear in the market. Okay, so that being said, Bitcoin right now, guys, okay, just below $83,000, $82,800. So yeah, you guys can clearly see Bitcoin right now is slightly recovering back up to the upside, right? Like I said yesterday, we saw it dropping as low as $76,000. Okay, you guys clearly see that now it's bouncing back up, right, above 80K. So looking pretty good. Bitcoin went as high as $83,500 earlier this morning. So absolutely, fantastic to see for Bitcoin. And we are in fact seeing a pretty strong support level, as I told you guys. Okay, the support level about $78,000. Even though yes, we did see Bitcoin breaking below 78K when as low as 76, but it did bounce back up. Okay, and yeah, you guys can clearly see. This is showing a pretty strong, support level. There is pretty strong support levels at this level, so looking pretty good for Bitcoin. Okay, at least it's bounced back up above 80K, and is above $78,000. So looking pretty good right now for Bitcoin. Okay, it really is holding up pretty well, slightly bouncing back up today. So that's fantastic to see. The crypto market today overall is bouncing back up. Okay, the market today overall is up 4%. Global crypto market cap sitting at 2.68 trillion. Past 24 hours, Bitcoin is up over 5%, coming up to 6%. Ethereum, okay, still below $2,000. I have no idea what Ethereum has in fact been doing for the past few weeks, even for the past few months. As we all know, Ethereum has not really been moving, and I have no idea what is going to be happening with Ethereum. But I do know, okay, that Ethereum will eventually reach back up to its previous highs, even reaching a new high. I do believe that is very possible. But yeah, today it's slightly up 2%. XRP today looking absolutely amazing, up 8%. Okay, slightly recovering right there. Solana's up 6%. Cardano's up 8%. Dogecoin's up almost 7%. So a fair few alts are moving, guys. Looking pretty good today. Everything is slightly recovering back up to the upside. So that is absolutely, fantastic to see for altcoins. Okay. The Bitcoin monthly returns, okay, we are slightly, okay, recovering, guys. We are only down 2% right now, so nothing too crazy, okay, for this month of March, even though we're still slightly down and in the reds. But will this month of March show Bitcoin reversing to the greens? Will this be a green month, guys? Okay, will the next upcoming few weeks be amazing for Bitcoin? Will we see a bounce back up, a recovery for Bitcoin? We will have to see. Okay, but so far March, okay, still not looking too bad. Okay, we're only down 2%, and we're only like 12 days in, almost 2 weeks into this month of March. So that means we still have another 2 weeks into this month of March, and we will see what will happen for Bitcoin during this month of March. Okay, but yeah, the Fingreed index is showing that it is still in extreme fear. I mean, yesterday we were in extreme fear. Last week we're in extreme fear as well. And you guys clearly see we're sitting at 24 right now. Okay, so we're still in extreme fear. And yeah, as I told you guys, okay, at the beginning of this video and many times, that when we do see fear in the market, this is obviously an opportunity to simply buy. Okay, it really, really is, guys. When others are fearful, we simply got to be greedy. Okay, while others are panic selling, we got to buy more. Okay, that's when we really buy in, guys. Okay, so I hope you guys are taking this opportunity right now to simply buy the dip. Okay, and I get it. We may be running out of money to buy these dips because when we buy the dips, it keeps dipping. I get it, right? I see the memes on X. Okay, I get it. If you cannot buy the dip, okay, that's fine. It's literally completely fine. Just simply hold your positions. Okay, the only thing that we all should not be doing is selling. This is not the time to be selling, guys. Okay, because understand Bitcoin, okay, will recover back up to the upside 100%. Okay, but yeah, let's get into these charts, starting off with this one. And this is actually pretty interesting. Okay, so with the hash ribbons. So Mag says here, hash ribbon has just entered capitulation mode. Once it ends, a buy signal is expected. Okay, so this also just shows you guys that the Bitcoin top is simply not in. Okay, it's going to go much, much further up to the upside. Okay, so also look at this, right? It seems like what Bitcoin did back in 2020, it looks pretty similar to what's happening right now with Bitcoin in 2025. Okay, so back in 2020, okay, we saw Bitcoin having this drop. Okay, and this I believe was in fact with the COVID drop. Okay, so it was like a black swan event. And then it did bounce back up to the upside, right? You guys can just clearly see that there's beautiful run up. And it seems like that's exactly what's going to be happening for Bitcoin very, very soon. Okay, as I told you guys, we're going to see Bitcoin going back up to 100K, even back up to its previous highs of $109,000. And it's going to be reaching new highs. Okay, so what Bitcoin did back in 2020, it seems like it's going to be happening for this time around in 2025. It looks very, very similar, right? You guys can clearly see that. As we know, Bitcoin does sort of, repeat itself. Okay, history does repeat itself. It does rhyme in a way. So I'm expecting Bitcoin to reach new highs. As I told you guys, okay, this is not the top. The Bitcoin top is not in yet. Okay, so understand Bitcoin holders, Bitcoin is going to be going much, much higher, right? And look at this. This is actually very, very interesting as well. And it says here, Bitcoin has completed the retest on the neckline of a head and shoulders pattern. The measuring target of Bitcoin from this pattern is $350,000. Okay, $350,000, right? And we know Bitcoin has in fact been forming this head and shoulder pattern. And yeah, 350K is the target. That is the measuring target, and it is possible, right? It is very, very possible that we do see Bitcoin reaching over 300K, especially with a Bitcoin strategic reserve happening for Bitcoin, okay, in the US, as we all know. And a lot of adoption is happening for Bitcoin, as we all know. Okay, a lot of institutions, okay, are buying into Bitcoin, adopting into Bitcoin. Even different countries out there are adopting into Bitcoin. They are simply buying and holding Bitcoin, as we all know. So with this happening, with new money flowing into Bitcoin, the price of Bitcoin can rise, guys, okay, in the next upcoming few months. I'm telling you right now, okay, so far Q1 is not looking too good for Bitcoin and crypto in general, right? Q1 so far, surprisingly, okay, nothing has really happened, okay? The Bitcoin price has been dropping, crypto has been dropping as well. We haven't even seen alt season starting yet, and I would have expected alt season to would have started like last month in February, right? But it didn't. Okay, so this bull market this time around is sort of different, right? But that's fine. I still believe Bitcoin will for sure pump to new highs, of course, and I still believe alt season, right? Alt season has to start. Okay, it just has to, guys, right? I don't know why it hasn't started yet. I mean, I do know why. Maybe there's over 12 million different crypto coins out there in the market, and that's why we haven't seen alt season starting yet. You can clearly see there is over 12 million. Okay, coming up to 12.5, almost 12.5 million different crypto coins out there, which is insane. There's just so many coins out there, and I think that's why we are in fact seeing a delay happening for alt season. But no matter what happens, it's gonna happen. Okay, so be ready for that, guys. Okay, now again, okay, Bitcoin bull run begins. The top is not in. Okay, and this chart is showing that Bitcoin is going to be reaching 400k, very, very possible. And it also says here when global liquidity increases, a Bitcoin bull run begins. Okay, and you guys can clearly see that's very, very true. Usually when that does happen, the Bitcoin price does for sure rise, as we all know, right? So understand, guys, Bitcoin, okay, the top is not in. It's that simple. It's so simple, guys, right? The top is simply not in yet, right, for Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin is going to be going much, much higher, right? And who knows, we may see a super cycle happening. We may see a super cycle happening. If that does happen, yes, Bitcoin can reach that price target of over 400k. Okay, but we will have to see about that. Okay, we will have to see. Now, China of crypto says here, whales ramp up accumulation as Bitcoin dipped below $80,000. Over the past 30 days, whales have accumulated over 65,000 Bitcoin, seizing the opportunity as price struggled around $80,000. Okay, so whales are accumulating Bitcoin, guys. Okay, and I told you guys this, right? If you're selling your Bitcoins, you're gonna simply be selling your Bitcoins to the whales. Trust me, they want your Bitcoins, guys. Okay, if you're selling your Bitcoins, you're simply selling your Bitcoins to the whales, so that to the institutions, right? They want your Bitcoins, guys. Okay, the big buyers. Okay, they want your Bitcoins. This is why I always tell you guys to simply hold your Bitcoins. Okay, Bitcoin is truly the most scarce asset out there, so you gotta hold it, right? Hodl, right? Hold on for a dear life, guys. Okay, hold on for a long period of time. Okay, so I hope you guys have, in fact, been holding your Bitcoins. I hope you guys are just simply DCAing into Bitcoin and just simply holding your Bitcoins. Okay, it's that simple. And of course, storing your Bitcoins somewhere safe, like a hardware wallet, right? A cold wallet. Okay, not a hot wallet, a cold wallet. It's much, much safer than a hot wallet, right? Because a hot wallet is still online, whereas a cold wallet, it's completely offline, right? So that is that, guys. Okay. But yeah, to end it off, guys, okay, Cynthia Lamas says here, say it with me. This is the year for Bitcoin and digital assets. Okay, and that's true, especially for Bitcoin. Okay, I don't know about digital assets. Okay, at this point, since there's so many different crypto coins out there, right? Some of them, yes, they may survive, but a lot of them won't, guys. Okay, and things have changed. My mind has changed, guys. You guys know I'm very, very bullish for other altcoins, like for example, Casper. That's a big one. As you guys know, I am like going long term for Bitcoin and Casper, right? But there's altcoins like, for example, Ethereum. Okay, Solana, Chainlink, Cardano, okay, and many more, Dogecoin even, right? I was pretty bullish on those alts, but I just realized now I don't want to hold altcoins for long term. I realize I should be trading them. The only altcoin, okay, like any other coin than Bitcoin that I want to hold for long term is Casper, right? It's that simple, guys. Ever since I came across Casper, I did my research behind Casper. I am long term on Casper for sure. I truly do believe Casper is a great long-term investment, right? As you guys know. So I'm all in on Bitcoin and Casper, but I'm simply going to be trading, okay, Ethereum, Solana, okay, Chainlink, Cardano, all that. I mean, just a couple months back, I already sold all of my Cardano, took all my profits from Cardano and pretty much put into Casper, right? So I do believe this is going to be the year for Bitcoin, for sure. And yes, digital assets, some of them, Majority of them, yes, okay, but not all of them, guys. There's just too many out there in the market, okay? So that being said, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I will keep you guys up to date on what's going to be happening with Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now at 83K, looking absolutely amazing. I will keep you guys up to date on that, what will happen for Bitcoin, but I do believe Bitcoin, maybe yes, maybe Bitcoin did reach a bottom. Okay, maybe that was its bottom of 76K, and maybe from here on, Bitcoin is going to be going to 90K to maybe even 100K. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it goes back down, okay, below $80,000 and goes further down to the downside. So 75K to maybe even 73K. Who knows, right? But it's looking pretty good right now for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is bouncing back up. Okay, it's above 80K, looking pretty good. It's above the support level, okay, of like that support level of $78,000, right? So looking pretty good for Bitcoin. I will keep you guys up to date. But yeah, appreciate all you guys. Give this video a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to the channel. That is always appreciated. And I will catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.